Neverthere is a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game podcast. This season, we're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. Kinda. Sometimes the language on this podcast can get a little spicy. But if that doesn't bother you, my name's Will, and I play Six.
I'm Bruce, and I'm the voice of Archie.
I'm Fraser, and I play Markbark.
My name is Emily, and I'm the voice of Osiris.
And I'm your Dungeon Master Tanner, and this is what happened on the last episode of Neverthere, the Neverthere.
Hello, everyone. This is Will, the voice of Six and the editor of this podcast. Typically, this is where we would put the intro, a short little blurb about what happened on the last episode. However, the intro given by our wonderful DM, Tanner, was so fun to listen to that I did not want to deprive you of that. So rather than give an intro here, I'm going to get straight into the episode and let you hear it straight from the DM.
We have not been able to make this happen for like a month and a half minimum. So
It's Emily's fault.
a lot of things. One of them was my fault, and
No,
one of
okay.
them was your
Fraser's
fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, I've been here. I've been here.
That's technically true, but shut up.
All right. So I need a initiative roll from everybody, please, to kind of see where we are in all this.
Oh shit! I need
Which
dice.
dice should I roll?
A good
Yes.
one.
I got a 8 motherfucking teen.
I got a 17.
Suck it, Will!
I got a nueve.
Suck it, Fraser!
Plus 3. 12.
I got a 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Got it. Plus 3, 11. I'm at 12.
No, goodness! You didn't have to do all the counting. I'd already told you.
I wasn't
Whatever.
listening.
Fucking-
That's
yeah,
my
fucking
job. To
math-
talk,
math
not to
hard.
listen. Math hard.
I get it.
All right. Last time, the party was split. It was a good decision. Because
Always a good
otherwise,
decision.
people would die. We are going to go ahead and we rerolled some
presumably
orders.
someone did die, Tanner. Fuck you.
It
We like
sounded
Anlin
it.
Tessai.
Excuse-
He looks so hot
excuse
in
me.
his glasses.
Did you just say fuck you to
No,
the
I did
DM?
not. I'm sorry.
He
I
did.
apologize. I
He
did
did.
did.
I heard him
I
say
did
it.
not. Bruce,
Punish
you heard
him.
me. I didn't say fuck you, did
Punish
I?
him? Do you want me to punish you?
All right. Here's what's going to happen because we have not played in like a month and a half. I erased my old stuff. So we have new roles, but I don't think it really matters. So here is your initial intro description. Editor, set the scene with music.
Blah. Okay.
There we go.
Perfect.
Dun, 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 dun.
The party has been scattered across the city of the thing that I can't remember the name of. God damn it.
Port Wayward.
Thank you. The party has been scattered across the city of Port Wayworth, into the catacombs, out into the ruins, and down into, man, that doesn't sound, I can't go down in, there's only 3.
Down, 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 down.
Here we go. I
down.
got another take, because I didn't write this up.
Well, maybe you should have.
Mhm.
The party has been scattered across the city of Port Wayworth, split up and working on their own to try and save their friends. 6 ran to the old ruins at the top of the cliffside. Marbark went down into the catacombs and tried to face the gas and the fire. And now the flames. Osiris went
To the jail.
Jail Tanner.
We're good. Shh. Osiris made her way through the law house.
Courtroom
Thank you.
Tanner.
The prison
Jesus
court.
Christ.
Wait, you could have got some
Law
alliteration in there and
house.
everything.
I'm downstairs. I'm in the jail cells.
Osiris ran downstairs into the courthouse and down to the jail. That really wasn't good either. Osiris
Plus
made her
4 or
way into the
5.
jail cells where they were once stored and jailed. I can't be laughing here. Osiris made her way down into the jail to try and find her husband-to-be. And Archie made his way into the factory building that he burned down to confront not the children that were at the orphanage, but the man who took them captive. Oliver Aeneas Oliver Hadley. Fuck me. Hey, welcome
This
to
is
this
the most
session.
ADHD
That guy.
episode
This is-
ever.
this-
Technically, that guy
gone
was
so
an orphan
wrong.
too. So
All of this is staying in.
Nope, here we go. Archie made his way to the abandoned warehouse that he tried to burn down. It wasn't abandoned before, but it is now because he tried to burn it down. Fuck.
down.
What the fuck? And then he shitted and farted.
Archie made his way to the Archie made his way to the Hadley warehouse where he confronted Aeneas Oliver Hadley. Now we have combat in 4 places. Prepare to get your ass beat. Or beat mine. Either way.
He's
We're
into
in
it.
for a real treat. Yeah, fuck, that's even better. Either way, I'm into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
I think we got a
fun
stake in
editing
this
that
one.
shit.
That
Yeah.
took so long.
That was so painful.
All right. Hey guys, we're in a combat order, so we're gonna try and make this easy. As always, Archie goes first.
Yeah, well, he has
His broken dice.
So you have claimed that the children have and the matron have made it out of the warehouse.
Yes. Yeah. The matron and the children have made their way out. Aeneas has let them go. There are certain things that you know about Aeneas, and regardless of how shitty he is, he's not out to get the orphanage. Like he's just out for himself. They were just a tool. So, because of where we were and kind of how I set things up for all of you guys, and because I did the mistake of erasing some stuff a little behind the DM screen here, what I'm going to do is this. Each of you in your respective locations begin to hear organ music, and it resonates deep within your chest, and you can feel this sort of giddy warmth resonate from a spot very central and deep inside you and out towards your limbs and your fingertips and your toes, and you all feel reinvigorated. And in with that organ music, you can hear this singing that is beautiful, but makes you feel a little uneasy.
Yep.
And finally, you hear, "Hello, children.
Yes,
I
okay.
hope you're doing well. Listen, we have really gotten off track with what I initially asked you to do. Don't worry, that'll be in like season 3 or 4. So here's some extra health. I hope you feel good. Go out and do damage. Love you. Bye." So there we go. We just now sealed up that plot hole. Good job, everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Oh my gosh.
Tanner, I'm sorry. Did you say that we could hear organ music deep down in our organs?
I mean, if you want to take it that way, yeah.
You said deep
Yeah, it was
within
organ
you.
music, not because it was being played by an organ, but you felt it
What
in
would
your
organs
organs.
sound like?
Like an organ.
You've been
I
hearing
don't-
your organs
let's
over the
not
last
make-
day, haven't you?
Oh, God.
I mean, I feel like an organ would be like making some slappy wet noises or something.
Wow.
just
This is
You
full
gotta stop making
ADHD.
mac
We
and
maybe
cheese noises,
should
boy.
fucking record today.
That's that wet macaroni noise.
this is the Foley work I want.
Now, we have combat. Archie, smack Aeneas. What do you do?
Hold on,
Archie,
it's been
what
a
do you do?
month. I gotta figure out my fucking accent again.
Hey, wait, real quick question.
I'm gonna fucking
Yes,
slay. I'm
Archie.
gonna fucking
Doing?
stick
Yeah,
my
that's
finger
yeah,
in your
yeah.
eye.
Fucking shit.
Yes,
Got fucked
Archie.
up now. Hello, bro.
You fuckers aren't fucking helping.
Hey, time out. I did mean to ask this before Bruce goes. He's figuring out his accent anyways. So before Bruce goes, do we get all our spell slots back?
Yes.
Hey,
That's
I was only
Wait,
missing
what?
one, but I only
Crazy.
have 3,
That's
so I'll take
fucking
it.
crazy.
We get our
Let's
spell
go.
slot back. Let's go.
You know what? Hang on. Because I did create all this, so you guys were kind of fucked on that end. So let's everyone roll a d6 if you have spells. Roll it twice. You get back those spell levels, like one of each of those.
Wait, I only have 3 5th level spell slots, and I was
Then
only
you-
missing 1.
Then
So
you
you
get
just get it back.
then you
So
get
can I
that
just
back.
have it back? Okay, cool.
Wait, so how many? Okay.
Roll a d6 twice.
Okay.
You get those 2 of those, or you get it.
So I get a third level. Wait, what if I didn't have a use third level spell slot?
That sucks. You can have it as any lower, so you can do that for a second level or a first level.
It's okay. I rolled it again. It was still 3, so I guess I'll take a second level.
So
Okay, yeah, you
if
can
I
take
roll
2 second
if I
levels.
roll a 4 and a 5, I get 9 levels.
No, you get a 4th level spell and you get a 5th level spell.
Can I not take a 7 and a 2?
That's not what you rolled, and there's not a
It's
7
not
on
really-
a
yeah,
D6.
you know what? Yeah, Emily, good job. That's not what you rolled.
Yep. Oh, got it.
Fuck you, Will.
You could take those or lower.
Oh, I don't know. I would ever take lower. Let's go.
Well, Emily couldn't take a 4th level
You know what?
spell or
Will's dumb.
whatever.
Don't listen to him, Tanner.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, shut up, Will.
Yeah.
Also, everyone, you got inspiration from Saint Sebastian too. Fuck it.
Hey,
Hooray! I marked
To
the
use this
inspiration.
session. This session. We got
I'm
it.
gonna
We got
forget
it.
to use it.
Fucking
Hell
use
yeah.
it.
I'm gonna
All right.
forget.
Okay, Archie, you're up first in your combat against Aeneas. What do?
All right. Okay. All right. I went and I listened to Scott Atkins talk a bunch in Avengement, so now I got my fucking accent back.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Fuck you.
Wow.
Yeah, there's good energy for this. Get
Good energy.
Get it.
All right. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, after I see the whatevers, the children and the matron run out of the door, I turn around to Aeneas and I go, I've been waiting for this for a long fucking time, mate, and you're gonna fucking get what you're owed. And I fucking pull the helmet on and I pull Dormlaud's sword out.
Jesus Christ. I didn't think it was going to happen this early.
Oh,
but
Lord.
as you do, these items start to heat up. They begin to singe to your flesh as you start to feel the rage and the heat and the fire engulf you all over. You begin to enter into something that is so demonically powered and enraged that it is you've never experienced this sort of madness before. You are hanging on by a sliver.
It's time for Archie to go berserk.
Yeah, as this armor starts to spread all around you from the helmet, piece by piece, clink, 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 top to bottom. Your hand that is holding the sword wraps around the hilt, and you can feel the heat emanating from it as your fingers tremble. But then you lock on, and you're ready. And this great sword in your hand is connected to your soul. It's ready to kill, to make things bleed, suffer, and die. Kill this shit stain!
Yes.
Nice.
I rage and I swing. I already was rage, so I just swing.
Fucking do it.
31 and a 20.
Oh, yeah.
Both
Both
miss.
of those are gonna hang on. I know the 31 is certainly gonna hit. The 20 hits. Barely.
Cool.
Because you matched it, baby. Let's go.
Peter meat.
Beat it.
Yeah.
Hear me.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. He's gonna take 42 damage. He's gonna take 13 necrotic,
Uh-huh.
5 fire damage, and 18 slashing damage.
Archie the Revenant.
Okay. You notice as this comes through, some of that damage, like the slashing doesn't cut through his skin as much as you'd expect, and the necrotic damage seems to not affect him too much. The fire, however, does.
Okay. Yep. That's it. That's it for me, man.
You slice through Aeneas, and he smirks, his slightly crooked teeth peering out from his lips. He removes. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Today is a day. He brandishes his sword and lurches towards you. All right. Does a 29 hit?
Yeah, I think so.
You take 9 piercing damage and 17 necrotic damage. As he connects with this, he also swings again with a multi-attack. This second one hits.
He didn't even need to ask. That's how much it hit.
Hit a lot.
I mean, if he's hitting me with 29, he's got to roll like a 10 to hit me, probably.
Probably.
You take 15 piercing damage and 41 necrotic.
Oof.
Damn.
The strength of this second attack was immense because the dice said 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zam, Zaddy.
All right.
Yeah.
Fun little bit of news for you guys. I have resistance to necrotic damage now.
Ew.
Yeah, he does. Fuck me.
Oh, by the way, Tanner, I react and immediately dealt 10 damage to Aeneas because he hit me with a melee attack.
Nice. All right.
Fire damage.
Fire damage.
Fireball.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right.
I react with a fireball. That was
And the last person's turn in this combat before we switch over to 6 is the lair.
Is the what?
the lair.
It's
lair.
It's like a legendary action, but there's lair actions. So this is something special. Fraser and Emily, you haven't, or Emily, you might have seen it before. Fraser, you have not.
No, I have.
No.
All right. The energy in the room begins to heat up. You can see the places that were once burned and singed and just black ash. You can see embers start to rise beneath them. This red glow begins to emanate out. Because as we all remember, Archie burned part of this building down.
Well, yeah, because fuck this place and fuck this guy.
Ash and embers begin to swirl violently. And I need a DC 15 Dex save from you there, Archie.
Can I see it?
Yes, you can.
I still fail. It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, you take 12 fire damage.
Hey guys, you want to know another secret? I also have resistance to fire damage.
Yep. I knew
I
it.
done fucked up. All right. Now we would move over to 6. 6, last time you flew up into the air with Jova.
Yeah.
As Strickland yelled at you from the ground. We all heard Strickland give the order to Skinna inside the tower. You were unable to see what happened from your purview. You did hear Ibarra scream, the first time you've ever heard her voice. You're in the air. This turn order, everyone rolled extremely well. Skinna, who is inside, does something that you can't see. Jova, who you're holding on to, will now begin to fight back. And this is just a grapple, so the only thing that he can't do is move. So he will unsheath. Oh no, this dude does magic. Let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and see what the fuck that does. Maybe I'll just use fireballs everywhere. Fireball.
That'd be a really poor idea in his predicament to fireball Will.
I mean, he's been threatened to be dropped multiple times, so.
I'm gonna die anyway.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh hell. Fuck. Shit. All right.
Hell fuck shit.
Oh
Hell
fuck.
fuck shit.
Shit.
Oh hell fuck shit.
Jova points a finger at you, and a thin green ray.
He's just ray of death to your ass.
Oh, snap.
He did.
He's got a ray
He
of
does
death
that?
to
That's crazy because I cast Counterspell on his ass. at 5th level.
He did get a 5th level.
That's below the level of this spell.
Oh,
That's fine. That means I gotta check it.
Okay. I've forgotten how that works.
10 plus the spell's level.
10 plus
Yeah,
the spell's
10
level.
plus
So
the
if it's
spell's
a 6th level spell, which I think it is.
And you use your spell casting ability, Will, not your. That's your charisma, bro.
Yeah, it's my charisma, which is
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good.
My attack modifier is +9. Is that what I use?
It says using your spell casting ability.
Okay, so spellcasting ability. So in other words,
So it's
plus
just gonna be-
4 for charisma.
Yep.
So I have to roll a 12 or greater. And that is a 16 on dice. +4 is a 20. His little green ray goes.
Yeah, that's that shit that got Horan.
actually, that was disintegrate.
So it would have also been your proficiency.
Plus proficiency. Okay, well then I got
No, spell save DC is 8 plus proficiency plus your ability score. So yeah, I guess you're just rolling. Casting a spell at 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your. Okay, yeah. So it would have been, you did it right. 10 plus, or your roll plus your charisma.
Okay. So I take off a 5th level spell slot for that because I wasn't going to take a chance. I wanted to get it done. But I rolled a 16 on dice either way. So,
Is he above 150 feet? Because you should fucking drop his ass now.
well, waiting for my turn. I'm pretty sure I was at 120 feet last time. I have a movement of 30 feet because I'm not casting fly. I'm using my otherworldly flying ability.
His jet
Which
boots.
is my boots, my jet boots, literal jet boots is what's carrying
Fucking
me
Mega
up
Man over here.
Here. Yep.
Okay, so yes, as he casts this, you counterspell, and the green ray doesn't even reach you. As it does, it kind of just sparkles out into the ether. Yeah, you can tell at this point that was disintegrate. 100%. It was the thing that killed your dear friend.
Horrid.
No.
Well,
All
I'll
right.
I say, I look at him. I say, "Ha, you're not
Gotcha,
going anywhere,
bitch."
buddy. Gotcha, bitch. Got him. I got you."
That was for Horan.
I've done it once, and I'll do it again.
I don't think
Put
so.
me down.
Absolutely.
bitch.
Absolutely. I will put you down in about 6 seconds when it's my turn.
It is your turn now.
Fly,
Oh, it is
Will.
my turn. Okay.
He will actually he'll use anything else he has to grab onto you.
So here's what I want to do. I want to get up to 150 feet. I was
Okay.
at, I believe, 120 feet, but I also want to make sure that I'm directly over Strickland.
Okay. You do that.
And I don't want to use my other spell slot yet. So realistically, what would it take for me to drop him if he's currently grappling me?
I mean, you'd have to try and fight him off of you. So you'd use your action to,
I have to use an
actually
action
try and
to
like
do
force
that.
him off. Yep. You'd do a strength check or an athletics contest.
All right, I'm going to use my dash action to fly up even higher, get over top of him. So I should be up to about 180 feet. My fly speed is 30 feet using the jet boots. It is not 60 feet using the fly spell. So I'm just going to keep going up.
So you get up another 60, so you're at 180.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm at 180 feet, and they can't hear me from the ground at this point anyway, so I'm not going to say anything. But if anybody's looking, you can see that for the first time in a long time, Six's eyes are glowing red.
Okay. Jova says, "You look dumb."
At this point, Six doesn't say anything. He's just mad.
Okay. So you're all the way up here. It is now Strickland's turn, and he prepares an action.
Okay.
Now we move on to Margbark. Margbark, fire begins to engulf the area that you're in this chamber that you started to run from after you freed these people.
Dredging.
Dredge and Dennis. Yeah, so remind me what happened again. So we were down there. There was like, I had to get them, they were tied up or something.
You were
and I got 'em
invisible.
out.
You broke their bonds. They went to run, and Yira saw them and said, "That was really dumb of you." And then she snapped her fingers and lit everything on fire.
Oh, yeah, and then
Yep.
fireball. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're running. We're running.
Yeah, what is happening here? What is your running order?
Deneth took off first, and then I let Dredge go to stay behind to make sure things are good.
Okay, cool.
So Margbark's in the back, Deneth in the front.
You've all dashed back down the corridor that opened up into this chamber, and you can hear the fire behind you as it just starts to ignite all the air around. I am going to need a dexterity saving throw from you, being in the last position. I'm not going to make you do it at disadvantage, but we'll see what happens.
6 total. That's got to be super good for me, right?
6 total.
A 3 plus 3.
All right. Heat begins to singe your back. You can feel it crawling around your skin in slow motion and rushing in front of you as red and yellow and just brightness engulf your vision, and it rushes forward. You can see Dredge able to pull his cloak up over him and duck down quick enough to get enough of him wet and down in the water at the base of this chamber, enough to not be fully affected by this. Deneth, on the other hand, doesn't realize what's coming and takes the full brunt of this as well.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You take 38 fire damage.
Ooh. Jesus Christ, Tanner. I only have 65 total health right now.
All right. As your senses come to, you can hear movement behind you, not fast, but slow, as Eurovas yells out, "Destroy them, all 3. And the other 2, the fire mage and the knight in here, begin making their way towards you. You look up towards Deneth, who is in terrible shape. He's still alive, but he is burned to a crisp. Most of the clothing on his back has been burnt through, and you can see the blisters forming from incredibly bad burns. At this point, it is the fire mage up first in this order after Yira gave the command. She's not even moving towards you very fast if you were to look back. In front of Deneth, the pyromancer, this fire mage casts a wall of fire, blocking your escape further down the corridor unless you wanted to jump through it. It doesn't cast on anyone, but it seems like they're toying with you. That will end their turn as they get to about 45 feet away from you in the back. Margbark, it is now your turn. What do?
Oh God, this is a tough spot to be in. You've put me here, Tanner. I hate this.
It's almost like you're between a rock and a hard place, or a rock and a burning place.
A rock and a fireplace.
Sounds like you're stuck between a shit and a vomit.
Oh my God. So what are the order of the combatants in front of me? Like, who's closest to me?
The knight goes after you. He hasn't made it close enough, so he's probably about 60 feet away. The pyromancer is 45 feet away, and he's closest to you. He just went. Yira's at the top of the order. She basically just skipped her turn to tell everyone to go. And she's the farthest back next to the mage as well. Or next to the knight, sorry.
How's Dredge looking?
Dredge is looking relatively okay. He was the only one that was able to get down into the water and cover himself up a little bit.
All right, cool. I don't know if I should run or just fight, but I feel like Deneth is going to die if I stay here and try to fight. So Margbark is going to turn to Dredge and say, "Can you jump through those flames?"
Not without getting myself hurt, Captain. Them's a wall of flame. It'll burn.
Dredge, we've been through worse. I know you can survive it.
I certainly can. It'll singe me ball sack, but I'll make it, sir.
All right. So I don't know if this is the right decision. This is what I'm doing. All right. Margbark's going to scoop up Deneth.
Okay.
And then he's going to cast Dimension Door to be able to get himself and Deneth to the other side of the firewall.
Okay. Yeah, you can see between the flames.
Hey, actually, I came down this hallway, right? previously? Is this the same way that I came in?
Yep.
And how
only one way out.
long? All right, so I can go up to 500 feet to any place I can describe. So I want to get as far down the hallway as I can, but theoretically 500 feet back toward the exit.
Dope. Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
And Dredge is just going to have to catch up, but he's in better condition right now than both of us. So
Okay.
got to do it. Boom, we do it. We go.
All right. This was Dimension Door.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you cast it and you pick up Deneth's limp body. He's barely able to gather the strength to put his arm over your shoulders as you lift him up. And you blip away 500 feet down the corridor and leave Dredge behind. All right. You hear Dredge shout out in pain in the distance. Deneth tries to do something as he's in your arms and you're running away. He starts to weakly reach towards his pocket and pulls out of it a wand, and then he passes out.
I take the wand.
Okay, you've taken it.
I swish and flick it and say
I
Avada
swish
Kedavra.
and flick the shit out
Swish
of my
and
wand.
flick the shit out.
All right, let me find this old fucking wand stat. You guys remember the fucking wand?
I do.
I do. I was thinking about it the other day, actually. It's the one from Arcus, right?
Yep. What's your proficiency bonus?
3.
3. Okay. This wand has
No, my proficiency bonus is 5. Sorry, I was reading initiative.
yours should be. Is everyone's
Yes,
proficiency
mine is
bonus
5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, mine's
shit.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you connect to this wand and hold on to it, you realize it has 5 charges. It has 3. It has 3 abilities. I will get you stats on this here in a minute because these don't make sense to me. All right, especially since it's not your turn and we're going to have to move on anyway. Okay, but now we will move on to Osiris.
It's me.
Osiris, you have moved down into this bottom portion of the jail. Down here, you had seen your husband-to-be and also Ranji. Yep. But you do also see the 2 doctors down here that initially experimented on 6.
I think we
One of
started
them.
combat.
Yeah, they've already been
Yeah, they
cutting on her and
stabbed her.
shit.
They poked her with a thing.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and say that your bears upstairs are fighting, since we actually remembered some of the stuff that happened here. The 2 doctors just observe as they see stone start to spread from the area where you were stabbed. Zeke is fighting bears upstairs. Osiris, what do? Honey bunny, let me out. I will eat their faces.
Tanner, I'm gonna cast a 5th level spell called Greater Restoration.
Cool.
And
Nice. Nicely done.
I don't think I have any more wild shapes. Nope, I
You
don't. Get yourself out of the cage if you love me.
Wow.
Roll.
Can we get a manipulation check?
Intimidation? Roll ick.
Roll it.
roll for give
With
me
your
the ick.
intimidation stats?
I
At
got
advantage?
Oh, because he does love me.
Because he
All right.
does.
Oh, I got a 19.
He can't possibly get the ick from Osiris. He loves Osiris, Tanner.
This is 100% a toxic relationship. He loves me and he'll do it.
Oh, wow.
All right. Here's what happened. He yells out, "Mommy always said I had thick skull." And he starts bashing his head
Jesus
against
Christ.
the bars near
What
the
a
lock.
savage.
Wait, but is it working?
It starts to bend outward up there.
It's working. It's working.
He doesn't get through it this turn, but he starts to run back. He goes, "Need running, start." He goes to the back of the cell and just puts his head down
my.
and lurches forward. But before he does, his turn ends. So,
Oh my fuck.
That's pretty
okay.
great.
Wait, how did the Greater Restoration do?
It worked.
Oh, it
I
got
think
rid
it
of
just,
the.
it just
yeah.
worked?
gassed,
Okay, my
yeah.
fault. I
Yeah,
just
so
didn't hear that
sorry,
part.
yes. As you cast Greater Restoration, the stone on your skin begins to dissipate. You hear the doctors say to each other, "That's disappointing. Indeed. Shall we try again? Indeed.
I've got more where that came from.
So do we."
I was gonna say, why did you wait till you killed him before you did that? But you know what?
I didn't want to petrify.
We'll go ahead and go to the top of the order because we skipped their turns just so we can get this and then move on to the next people. So the first doctor at the top of the order pulls out another syringe, rushes towards you, and attempts to stab you with it.
I would like to not.
Yeah, I cast
You don't.
Yeah.
I cast swerve.
I cast miss me with that shit, fam.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Nice.
He
She casts swerve.
misses.
She did it.
As he misses, you hear him say, "Confound it." And the second doctor also pulls out a syringe and rushes towards you and tries to stab you with it. And also misses.
Yes.
I just want to turn you into stone,
No,
Osiris.
Tanner, no.
And he says, "Subject seems to be moving rather quickly. I concur."
I'm too fast for you, big man.
I'm too fast for you, big man.
Wow, what an interesting bit of recorded media. Did you know that NetherRealm is super easy to share with your friends and family? That's right, you could be the reason someone new listens to this unique work of fiction. Here's an example of what you could say.
Hey, you seem to be working through some really difficult life-changing events. Why not put a podcast on in the background to fill the silence and quiet your thoughts? I think NetherRealm is a really good choice for that. You'll thank me later.
It's that simple. Anyway, our next episode comes out on Monday, June 9th. We're almost done with this campaign and getting ready to move on to something new and brutal. NetherRealm Campaign 2, subtitle to be determined. Now, it's time to return to the story. Okay, bye. Okay, so now we go back to the top of the order. Archie versus Aeneas. Archie, what do?
I show him the rage of my brother.
Wow, is it with that tone? With that tone, that's not even.
I don't know what
Show
I'm
him
saying
the
there.
rage
Shut up.
of my brother.
I'm still trying to remember all the fucking shit I have to do when I hit somebody
Hey,
with this weapon.
bitch, payback.
I need you to call him Archie the Revenant, please.
All right, I roll to attack.
Do that shit.
Does a 26 hit? That's the lowest I rolled.
A 26 definitely hits.
All right, cool. Then he takes 19 slashing damage,
Okay.
5 fire damage, and 20 necrotic damage.
Okay, cool.
Oh, also, he's within 5 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
He takes 5 damage.
Fire damage.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. No. Sorry. No. Plus 8 more damage that is strength, so slashing. Sorry, I forgot to add that.
Oh, okay. The heat that begins to emanate out from your armor is nearly unbearable for those that stand close to you. And Aeneas at this point is. You can see part of his skin begin to bubble up as he stands here. And you smell burnt hair and burning flesh. He doesn't wince. He just smiles at you. And you being this close to him, he takes his sword and thrusts it forward, not towards you, but into a void of darkness that appears. And out from it emanates this energy, this necrotic wave that crashes into you. I need a Constitution saving throw, please. DC 18.
Cool. I matched.
Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, that's great. You take 17 necrotic damage. Halved, because you got the armor.
Also, when I raged, I grew a maw. I don't think I said.
The helmet bends to do that, but your face is covered up. You wouldn't be able to bite him.
Well, that doesn't matter. I guess I'm not going to grow a tail. Well, I guess I could grow a tail. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what I fucking grow, I guess. Because if I grow claws, the armor's covering my hands now, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Your tail can pop out the back.
It's just an armored tail.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can do that.
Armored tail.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
It's not going to help me. There's no way he's rolling less than a 20 to hit, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, sure. Okay, tail it is.
Okay. That no, he will engulf himself in the same darkness and blip away off about 30 feet from you. Not enough to resist the encroaching anger, but enough to put some distance between you. At this point, it is the Layer's turn. After he has put this distance between him, you can see that these chains that are hanging from machinery and rafters nearby begin to move with a life of their own, encased in shadow energy, and they erupt forward towards you. The chains reach out and they grab around you. That is their action. So you are now grappled. During your next turn, you will have to try and get out of the grapple. They're not constant after that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just once you get out of them, you're out of them.
Okay, I got you.
All right, 6. You're up in the air. It is not your turn yet. So first, Skinna does something inside. You don't know what. Jova, once again, reaches out, points a finger towards you.
Oh, Lord.
Green energy comes from it.
I will have to roll my deck save.
Okay. Let's see here. Because it is so close, he is in melee range. Go ahead and do that at advantage.
Nice. Good. Thank God, because that's a 5. Nat 20. Natural 20.
Shut the hell
Wow.
Shut the front door.
Wow. Okay.
Thank God that was advantage. Holy shit. So what, do I take half damage from Disintegrate? Or is it just miss? Do I swerve?
It's
Guess words.
you've saved against it.
No damage?
No damage.
This is gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited.
Or beneath you, he goes, fuck. As the ray of sickening energy just goes off into the sky. All right. He grabs back onto you with both hands. It is now your turn.
I just did so much research for this turn.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Tanner, let's start this by, can you tell me what my CR rating is? What 6's CR rating is?
No.
As a DM, would you, I'm a level 13 character. You wouldn't say, it's not CR 13.
Why are you level
probably.
13? You're not supposed to be level 13. You're supposed to be level 14. We are supposed to be level 14.
I am in fact 14. Sorry, Bruce.
So CRs, basically, if I were going to make CR 14, I would have to have the one enemy that you're fighting has to be set up for 4 level 4 or level 14 characters to be a CR 14.
Well, in most cases, a level 14 character is about CR 14 because of all the extra shit it gets, but it is not a clean, even
So,
1-to-1.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's talk about what I'm gonna do, and then I'll have you make a rule. I'm gonna fly up.
Okay.
20 more feet, not using any dash. I can do that legitimately. Fly upwards 20 more feet. I'm at the 200-foot mark exactly now. And I am going to cast Polymorph on myself.
Oh, you could read Polymorph for me.
Polymorph, it requires concentration. It does do that. So,
Target is a creature that you can see within range that would count as him.
Creature you can see within in range. It is
Yeah, I
me.
don't see why I wouldn't.
Read the whole spell. All I'm asking you is to read the spell for me.
The spell transforms a creature you can see within range into a new form. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect. The spell has no effect on shape changer or creature with 0 hit points. The transformation lasts for the duration until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal or less than the target's.
Yep, the internet says it's good.
So I just
Okay. All right. The difficult thing is that we have a druid who does wild shape in the party. So it starts to negate some of those personal powers. So here's what I'm going to do. Emily, are you okay with this?
Sure.
Wow. Super enthusiastic. Emily's sick for everyone listening. What a trooper. All right, then I'll allow it.
Okay. I want to change myself into a CR8 rated creature. Is that legit?
What
You
creature?
are definitely, I would argue he's definitely bigger than, like he's definitely more, 6's character is more challenging than CR8 character, I would argue that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Wait,
CR20.
hang on. Fucking, what the fuck is
He's
going
got to
on?
be a beast, Will.
it's got to be a beast. You're 100% right. It's got to be a beast.
Uh-oh. I'm so intrigued.
Okay.
I'm so intrigued.
Target?
Okay, while you're looking that up,
Hang
Tanner,
on. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely argue your CR is
Probably at least
above
a
an
12,
8.
I would say.
Okay, all right. So here we go. Fly up to 200 feet. I cut off my boots. I can no longer fly. We're falling. We are now falling from where we are. I use polymorph on myself to transform myself into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But I do so using Quicken Spell, so it casts as a bonus action. Now I can use my bite to bite this dude and hold him in a grapple until we hit the ground. And I'm falling right towards Strickland as best as I can as a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the thing with falling is it doesn't happen immediately, right? It's going to take a couple.
No.
It's
Yeah,
going to take
it
some
will.
time.
It absolutely does. Yep.
One action, that's 6 seconds, bro. A bonus action, so not even. The one turn is 6 seconds,
Crazy.
Tanner.
No, that's damage. I want to know how fast things fall. Creature falls 500 feet per round.
So it's 1 round. Yeah.
So it's one
They're
round.
hitting
and
the
he's on
ground.
him. He's on him. Oh my god. This might be a 1,000 IQ play, actually.
At the top of the round, you guys will hit.
I would say that Strickland has a chance to dodge
He
me
does.
landing
He
on
will
this.
be able to move out of the way, is what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah, I
Basically,
agree with
the thing
that.
is what I'm ruling is
Jovo
anytime you see something falling towards you and you knew
But
it was
here's
coming.
the problem. How big is a Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Strickland? So he's got to move more than 30 feet because he can only
He's
move
huge.
30 feet around.
I've got a huge character. It's a huge character.
He can dash for 60.
Yeah, which he'll probably do. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
dumb. I'm not. You're not.
How
You're not
big-
going to hit Strickland, is what I'm
How
saying.
long is a T-Rex?
Not. They're huge creatures. It doesn't matter how long they take up a
40 to
15-foot space.
58 feet. How wide is a T-Rex?
It's a huge
Damn,
creature.
Sounds like Strickland's
It's a
dead.
huge creature. It is a huge
It's only
creature.
6. It's only 6 feet wide. So as long as he's smart enough to not go long ways, he's fine, guys.
Yeah, huge is 15 by 15 feet. So yeah,
Yeah,
he'll be
yeah.
able to get out the way with a dash.
Yeah.
Not even. Okay. All right.
So I do bite him in the air. Let me do that bite melee attack.
You can't. You've already used your action.
Nope. I used Quicken Spell.
Okay.
He didn't even use an action to do all that.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
why
go
that
ahead and
magic
then-
is fucking cheeky, man.
Dude, it's
Bite
so
him.
good.
Go ahead and bite him.
All right. I rolled a 10 on dice, but I'm trying to figure out what that addition would be.
I got you,
You
cuz.
just look up a T-Rex's stat block.
7 plus 7 strength. So it's at least plus 7, but there's probably going to be more because I guess plus my proficiency, right?
What does bite say? It says what it
Oh.
does.
One target.
Plus
Plus 10 to
13 to
hit.
hit.
Oh, so 20. I rolled a 20 on dice. A 10 on dice plus 10 is 20. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that'll hit him. You bite him.
5d12 plus 8 piercing damage, Will.
Yep. Let me roll that real quick, Tanner.
Also, if it's medium, it's grappled.
Oh yeah, that happened.
26 plus 8, so he takes 34 damage off the rip, and I'm gonna hold him in my maw, and I'm doing a swan dive at the freaking ground.
Okay. All right. So how much damage did you do?
34.
Give him the old hawk tour right before you hit the ground.
Okay. Yeah, you begin plummeting towards the ground at the same speed as you would have before because that's how gravity works. Actually, probably a little bit slower because of air resistance, but this is Dungeons & Dragons, so it doesn't fucking matter. You will reach maximum velocity of maximum damage and all that kind of shit. So that's your turn. You're plummeting down. You have Jova in your maw.
In his teepees.
And you are headlong diving down. Strickland looks up and goes, well, that's not good. And he just moves out of the way towards one of the walls and just watches as he does. Yeah, the turn order is over and you come crashing into the ground, which is
Jova dies.
2d10. No, sorry, 20d6.
20d6. Fuck, there's like
20.
Do you want me to roll in my dice roller for you, Tanner?
I have it.
Okay.
I have a dice roller. 62 damage.
To both
All
you
right.
and Jova.
Oh boy. Darn. I only have.
Shut up, Will.
Jova, I shouldn't have allowed this. This is fucking stupid. I don't think you polymorph yourself, but whatever. Fine, whatever.
No, I saw a Reddit thread saying yes, you can. So I mean, it's
Because Reddit's where everything is right.
I mean, yeah, if it's not on Reddit, it's
it was,
not
it
real.
was the popular opinion on the Reddit thread. Is my point.
And hey
Yeah.
Tanner, after we land, since
You don't land, sir. You don't land. Let's be serious here. You crash. As you plummet down like a Tyrannosaurus meteor, this poor, maybe dead, maybe alive guy, gripped within your giant teepees, you head first crush him with the weight of a T-Rex and the force of gravity behind you, coming from 200 feet for maximum D&D velocity. This man turns into people paste in your mouth,
Meat crayon.
and you taste all of it. I'm not gonna make you roll Constitution or anything like that because Tyrannosaurus just eats raw meat anyway, so it's not like it matters. Your tongue is just coated in Jova.
Bonus
And
action.
he is dead.
Eat him.
I spit out the paste and go, yucky.
You can't talk as a Tyrannosaurus.
Okay, it sounds more like this. Rah, rah.
Great.
Okay. But you know what I was saying.
Yeah, Strickland moved out of the way with his turn. That'll be the end of this particular combat piece as we move on to Margbark. Margbark, you've made it far enough away. You've been given a wand. You don't really know what it does because you're not attuned to it, because that's how wands work. You do know it has 5 charges of something. Yeah.
Every time.
You know it has 5 charges of something. You could just start flinging shit and see what happens. But you are 500 feet away from the action that you hear behind you. You get a feeling, a pang within you, some connection that you have to your crewmate of pain.
Yep.
And we are at Yira's turn. Things happen. And you hear a death cry behind you. Dredge screams out and echoes through these corridors. It is sad because it's the last known member of your crew. The only person you had that connected you to what your life was before. And yet, you don't know what you can do to help at this point with what lies behind you. So at the top, with these 2 others done with their turns, what do? You have a passed out Deneth in your arms.
Shit, I don't know. I can't get back to Dredge now. Not in any reasonable amount of time.
You just keep moving?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to, yeah. So I take Dennis. I take Dennis.
That's too normal a name.
Yeah, take Dennis.
I mean, you could read Dimension Door, but then you can't use the wand. So you pop up in the middle of all of them and you can't do shit.
Yeah, no. Bye, Dredge. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to take Dennis and we're going to keep moving
Okay.
toward the exit.
You continue moving down the corridor. You dash and make your way another 60 feet. And something splits in your vision. You can still see in half of it the corridor ahead of you, Deneth in your arms, but in your other eye, you can see Yeravas standing over you and her flaming hand coming towards you. And then as you feel your face engulfed in flames, you feel the vision break and you only see the corridor ahead of you. But you have this terrible pain in your left eye. It feels like something has been jammed into your skull. Your vision is slightly blurred.
Okay.
You reach up,
And I touch it.
not flesh, but a gemstone.
Ooh. That's weird.
That's cool as fuck, dog.
Hold on.
Mark Barton looking like a badass.
Why would if Dredge died, why would I all of a sudden have his diamond eye? I'm confused.
It's a good question. Osiris. Zeke is fighting bears upstairs. But eventually you hear, "Fuck this!" And he begins to run away. Do you allow your bears to follow him?
No, I want the bears to come down here and help me.
All right, they barrel down the stairs.
Oh my
Barrel.
And are in the room with you. A lot of things are kind of happening at once, just to kind of get into this order. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for Orc Strong Bad Boy. And he immediately, upon rushing forward, his head bends the bars next to the lock, and this thing clinks forward at a 45-degree angle right in the center as he busts through. And he's behind the two scientists, and he goes, "I love experimentation."
Okay.
All right, so he is at the top of the order. He rushes towards one of the doctors, and you know what? He's emboldened by the strength of his skull. With no armaments nearby, he will just headbutt the shit out of this dude. And it connects right in this guy's back along his spine. What do you guys think a head does for damage? You feel like a D8 is fine?
For him, yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got
that
tusks.
should be good.
He's an orc. He hits him with the face. He doesn't headbutt them, he face butts them.
Face butts.
Okay, this doctor that he just hit, he turns around and tries to stab Half-Orc Strong Guy with this syringe that he's missed you with. And he is able to connect as the needle sinks into Half-Orc's arm. And the nasty-looking serum is injected into his veins.
No.
Half-Orc Strong Guy goes, "It tickles, but bad." The other doctor tries to hit you again with the syringe, Osiris. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh, he
Which
do
just means he does it, but like deep. So go ahead and roll Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
10.
It seeps into your veins as well.
Oh, shit.
It feels icky. All right. It is now your turn. The doctors turn towards each other. Out of syringes, indeed. Same. What do you do?
I better do some cool shit before I die. Where is everybody in relation to me?
5 to 10 feet away.
And Half-Orc Straw Guy's like in a line with them?
Yeah, he's behind them. I also want to mention at this point in our campaign, diplomacy with some of these people is not out of the question. Just so you all know.
Nah, it's out of the question.
Cool.
Maybe not for them, but it is for us.
But
Yeah,
they
that's
just killed Analyst Decide according to what Six thinks.
And Dredge.
And Dredge.
And Dredge.
Okay, I'm going to cast a 2nd level spell called Flame Blade.
Okay.
I'm actually going to cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
All right. And that's a bonus action. So as my action, I'm going to smack a bitch
Yeah.
With the flame blade?
with the Flame Blade.
Nice. Make
Yeah.
that happen. Which one? Only one of them is damaged currently.
I would go for the damaged one.
Go ahead. Swing that swing that sword, Flame Blade.
All right. I got a 12 to hit.
Oh, right. Okay, 12 to hit. Does not hit.
Okay. I'm done with my turn.
Damn, okay. All right. I'm going to pull us for a moment out of this combat. As we end, I want to take you across Atoria. We zoom across the hills and fields of the country and quickly approach the Wound and the Woundrise Mountains, made of the same white stone that has plagued our adventurers this entire time. We climb the peaks, and as we do, the sun reflects off of something there, moving upwards, climbing slowly towards the summit. We get closer, and we notice that this is a humanoid figure, someone clad in this incredibly shiny and well-maintained metal. As they ascend and we look up, we notice what their goal is. There, nestled in the mountains, is the Palace of Withering Stone. We turn towards the figure's face, somehow both familiar and unfamiliar. It's expressionless as they look forward. They pause for a moment, looking at the palace. They nod, and they continue their ascent.